May 7th, turning turmoil into peace. With the world in such a turmoil, I feel I have been blessed to be where I am. Basic text, page 145. Some days it doesn't pay to turn on the news. We hear so many stories about violence and mayhem. When we used, many of us grew accustomed to violence. Through the fog of our addiction, we rarely got too disturbed by the state of the world. When we are clean, however, many of us find we are particularly sensitive to the world around us. As recovering people, what can we do to make it a better place? When we find ourselves disturbed by the turmoil of our world, we can find comfort in prayer and meditation. When it seems like everything is turned upside down, our contact with our higher power can be our calm in the midst of any storm. When we are centered on our spiritual path, we can respond to our fears with peace. And by living peaceably ourselves, we invite a spirit of peace to enter our world. As recovering people, we can affect positive change by doing our best to practice the principles of our program. Just for today, I will enhance peace in the world by living, speaking, and acting peacefully in my own life. I'm Herb the Addictaholic. This is just for today. And it's funny how I spend most of my life in active addiction, trying to fix the world around me everywhere but within. You know, trying to control people, fix things, fix systems. In my resentment list, I had things like the government, the school system, the prison system. Like, these were all resentments I had against systems that were broken, that need to be fixed. You know, and when my sponsor talked to me and we went through fifth step, he's like, Herb, can you see here that you're trying to take on the whole world? And then there was a story he shared with me about a boy and his father, and the boy just wants to play catch. And dad says, no, I have to work. And the boy's like, please. And he's like, no, I have to work. So the dad gives the boy a puzzle of the world and says, when you finish this puzzle, we can play catch. Thinking that he bought himself a couple hours, he goes to the office to do some work, and 10 minutes later his son comes in and the puzzle is complete. And the father, flabbergasted, says, oh my gosh, how'd you do that so fast? And the kid's like, well, on the back of the puzzle was a picture of a man. I just put the man together and the world worked. And so I try to think of that now. I've realized also that the more work I do inside, the more things outside start to fall into place. And there is chaos, there is turmoil, there are bad things. We're in the midst of a potential World War III. You know, what can I do about that? I could bring peace to the people around me. I could be at peace myself, and then hopefully through the reverberations, through the ripples, you know, that the pebble starts in the water, I can affect others with that peace. And if everyone is affected and creates their own ripples, then eventually the world becomes peaceful. But it all starts with each of us inside. Thank you guys for coming out today. I hope to see you tomorrow. Keep coming back. It works if you work it.